All right. Here we go. Finally. Is porn cheating? There we go. That took too long. What do you mean couldn't connect? Unstable internet connection. Can you guys see me, chat? Can you see me? Hello. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you. We're back on the live. Is porn cheating? That is the question. That's always the question, at least that I ask. Is porn cheating? Can I join the live to play with my flower? No. Nope. Not my live. No flicking the bean here. My name is Austin Hamilton, also known as the Porn Coach. Here to talk about the important questions in life. Is porn cheating? Is porn cheating? Is the Twitter app considered porn? There is a lot of porn on Twitter, that's for sure. Hello, Kayla. How's it going? All right. I'm just getting my new setup going here, so bear with me. One moment. Oh, it's fine. We'll leave it there. All right. Are thoughts cheating? Well, what do you think? Yeah, I'm on time. Hello, Lauren. How's it going? New backdrop. Yes, we rearranged a little bit. I've been silent watch for about 6 months, and your TikTok lives have helped me understand a lot. Thanks for sharing that, Lily Pads. Appreciate that. Pretty sure I got pregnant to corn. Oh, there's a story there. There's a story there. Can I join the box? Yeah, let's get some people in here. Let's do it.
Hey, mate, how are you?
Meehan. Hey there, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Where you from?
I'm from the United States. Where are you from?
Australia.
Australia. Cool.
Yeah, bro.
Well, is porn cheating?
Uh, yes and no.
Okay.
Um, porn is. Can you say that on TikTok or no?
You
I
just
think
did.
you can. Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, porn is a thing that you can, but it's not cheating. As like do you mean like outgoing cheating or just porn specifically?
Well, if are you in a relationship?
Uh, no.
Okay. If you were in a relationship, do you think that it would be unfaithful to masturbate while watching other people have sex?
Not really. It's just like you're just masturbating to the porn. It's just look. I'll make as an example, right? If you have a girlfriend and you jerk off on porn, that's not cheating. Touching with a woman behind someone's back. um, and like having intercourse, having sex with another woman, that is definitely cheating.
Okay.
Like behind the screen is like it's not cheating.
It's not cheating behind a screen. Got it. How would you feel if you're in a relationship and you came home and your partner, let's say she's a woman, was masturbating while watching a whole bunch of other dudes' eggplants and like
Uh,
fantasizing about it?
well, if my missus were masturbating on porn, I'll be like, eh, I do it.
You would do it.
Well, I masturbate on porn sometimes, so I don't really I don't really care.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for sharing.
No problem, man. And I do
All right.
have a girlfriend, by the way.
Didn't I ask if you did and you said no?
Yeah, I don't like saying it on the internet. Sorry about that.
Oh, got it. So you were lying.
Yeah, sorry about
I forgive you.
that.
All right. Later, man. Off to a great start, aren't we, chat? Hey there. How's it going?
Hello. It's going
Hi there.
good. I think porn is definitely cheating. Especially because nowadays, like, there's things like OnlyFans, and I personally dealt with men who've sent money to girls, but because they live in Ohio, it doesn't matter because it's just porn. No, getting nudes on Snapchat from girls who are selling their porn to
Wait,
you
what does
is not the
Ohio have
same
to do with
thing.
anything?
No, what I'm saying is like that's what I'm saying. Like I think it's not just Pornhub anymore and like looking up porn for men. It's OnlyFans. It's and OnlyFans. You know how many girls I went to high school with who do OnlyFans? And you know
A
how
lot.
guys are. They'll be looking up their. I know so many guys that I know this girl's OnlyFans and they pay for it. That's not like porn anymore. Like so to me, if you have to see another girl's body to get off when you're with your woman and you could just either have sex, get nudes, or watch your nudes from your woman, I think it's definitely cheating. And I just, that's just how I feel. I think porn is definitely cheating.
Got it. I still don't get the whole Ohio thing, though.
So I personally had a man who was getting nudes off Snapchat, and cash apping woman. That's like a thing that some, the girl lived in Ohio and we live in New York, and he would say, "Oh, what does it matter? She lives in Ohio or whatever." But I'm thinking to myself, well, if she lived here, you'd probably be asking her how much it pays to hit it. I mean, there's escorts everywhere.
Yeah. Got it. Okay. Thanks for clarifying.
You're welcome.
All right. Take
Little
care.
personal trauma. That's what that was.
No, that's fine.
All
All
right.
right. Take care.
Bye.
Hold on one second, chat. I got a conflict, an event that has just been brought to my attention. Okay. Happy belated birthday, Austin. Thank you, Trina. I am 50 years old. April Fools. Is words that heroin. Some men even go as far as flying women out. LOL. So it doesn't really matter where they're from. TBH. Hey there, how's it going?
Hello?
Hi there, is porn cheating?
Uh, yes.
Yes, it is. Okay. Tell me more.
You think so too?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I know. It's bullshit, man. I understand.
What do you mean?
Like, watching porn is fucking. If you're in a relationship, that's not right.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I guess you have to fucking pay more attention to your other half than watching porn, you know?
Do you watch porn?
Right? Sometimes, but, she don't know.
Oh, she doesn't know. Got it. Why do you hide it from her?
Well, everybody watches it sometimes, you know?
Really? How do you know
Well, you
that?
don't watch it?
No, I don't.
Never ever in your life. I don't believe you.
No, I used to, not anymore.
Okay, so yeah, sometimes not every day, like maybe once a month,
Got it. You watch it how often? Once a month?
Yeah,
Not
just
more.
because just
Not any
interest,
more than that.
like
Just once a month.
yeah.
Okay. What's that thing vibrating in the background?
You hear it?
Uh huh.
That's somebody calling me.
Okay.
You can hear it?
Right answer. Yeah, I can hear
Shit,
it.
man.
When did you start watching porn?
Um, since like fucking 15,
Okay. How old are you now?
28.
Okay.
How old are
Got
you?
it. I just turned 40. Thanks for asking.
Oh
I made
shit,
it.
man, you old, man.
I'm so old. I know. It's crazy. My back hurts. My knees hurt.
So
But
when you
man,
last time watched it?
about 7 or 8 years ago.
Oh, so you was like in your early 30s, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I understand you, man. Come on, it's not a big. I mean, it's not a like I don't fucking judge you, man. It's okay.
You don't judge me for not watching porn?
No, for watching in your 30s or 20s, that's fine, I think. And
Oh,
especially
okay.
when I was 15, I was okay, I think.
Got it. Do you
I
plan on
didn't have no
stopping
girl
at any
yet.
point, or are you just gonna watch it forever?
Well, sometimes I just want to see it, man. Okay, that's it. I don't see any problem with that, man.
Yeah. Got it.
That's why it is there, right? Why it's there for everybody to see, right?
Well, why do you think it's there? Why do you think people have sex on
Because
camera and sell it?
bro, it's everybody can see it. It's not a big deal. I don't see big deal with it. Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
If
Do
you
you
can
think a
tell me
woman's
different.
do you think a woman's body should be a marketplace?
Well, the girls watch porn too. You know that, right?
Yeah, I got that. But do you think a woman's body should be a marketplace?
No, 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 no. I don't believe that. But if it's there, it's there. Because you cannot. Not every woman is the same.
So if you don't believe that, then why do you participate in that marketplace?
No, no, I didn't say. I said like it's okay to watch sometimes. It's not like addict, like a porn addict. It will be like every day you watch that shit, man. But if you watch like once in a while, I don't see a problem with that because you can watch the porn with your girl. That's
Got it.
actually better. You
Oh, it's
agree?
better. Why is it better?
If you watch together, actually,
Why is that?
because you can learn some new shit, man.
Like what? What would you
Don't you
learn?
think? Like new stuff, man. Come on, you know what I'm doing.
Like new moves?
Yes, exactly. That's actually
Got it.
very, like it's very educational sometimes.
Oh, it's educational.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
You know what it is? I just learned about this new legitimate educational tool called Sensate Focus. You ever heard of that?
No,
Okay, well that's an actual educational tool for sex.
the Kama Sutra or something like that.
Similar, yeah. It's a technique used in sex therapy to improve intimacy and sexual satisfaction, unlike pornography, which takes away intimacy.
It doesn't take actually for me. It doesn't take anything away because I'm still good with my girl. So I don't know.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah, she don't know anything about that. So.
Got it. All right, man. Well, thanks for sharing.
All right.
All right, take care. Man, that's an aggressive phone in the background. Hey, so what do you guys like better, chat? The white lights or the colorful lights? Let me know. Arizona Ally, how's it going? Hello. Hello. Arizona Ally, you there? Hello. I wanted to talk to a Arizona person. You guys like the colors? All right, cool. It does have a cool vibe to it. If you go look on YouTube, well, there's a bunch of crap in the background, but it does look cool. It's so cool. I'm like a legit streamer. Arizona Ally, you there? Blue lights not changing color, you think? I can do that. I'd made a button for green, not blue, but green looks good.
Hello.
Hey there, how's it going? Hello.
Hello.
Hi there, how's it going?
Everything's good. What about you?
Oh, I'm doing good, thank you. What brings you
That's
here?
nice. I don't know. I just saw it on my For You page, so I wanted to talk about it too.
Okay. Well, what do you think? Is porn cheating?
I don't really think so, but if my man would have watched it for like I don't know educational purposes, because for me like I used to watch it, but not anymore because like I don't know, out of respect. I feel weird watching it right now,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
Why is that?
kind of hard to. Uh, I don't know. When I was a teenager, it wasn't that weird because I don't know. It made me feel good in a certain way, but right now, like I don't know. When I watch it, I I feel like I'm watching people. Like I imagine people like doing it in real life. Like it's this. It's almost the same thing that you watch someone like I don't know doing it. I don't want to get shadow banned or anything, so I'm not
Mm-hmm.
telling like doing it like in real life. There's like people who enjoyed being watched doing it,
Mm-hmm.
but still it makes me uncomfortable about it. The thought of it is just me. For me, it's like ew.
Got it. Okay. Are you 18 or over?
I'm 19.
Okay, got it. Excuse me. Whew. Man, I'm tired.
It's okay. Well, I just woke up.
Oh, good morning. Where do you live?
I'm from Lithuania.
Lithuania. Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
top of the morning to you. All
What do you
right.
think about? I want to
Well,
ask actually. I
yeah,
want to ask your
I think if you're in a
opinion.
committed monogamous relationship with another person and you've said something like "I love you, only you, mind, body, and soul till death do us part," if you go
Mm-hmm.
against that agreement or commitment, whether it's with the person on a screen or otherwise, I think that's cheating.
Yeah, I agree with that. Actually, I had that conversation about it with yesterday with my partner. He lives in England and everything, and we do like sex texting and everything sometimes. And he said like, "Oh, I just turn on porn just for like imagine more and everything." And I said like that's kind of weird and stupid actually.
Okay.
So we had that conversation, and I didn't say that is cheating, but still, like you say that you love me and everything. I agree with you
So does your
on this
partner
one.
watch porn?
Yes, sometimes he
How do you
stated that.
how do you feel about that?
It made me feel kind of weird because like, why do you watch it? You have a partner like me, and I send you something like that. I don't know, like more than enough, or we can experience that in real life.
Mm-hmm.
So it made me like weird out a little bit, but we talked about it and everything.
Mm-hmm. Would you rather he not watch pornography?
I would rather not.
Okay. Have you asked him not to?
Uh, I asked him a question why, and he answered it as I stated before, but I didn't ask him not.
How come?
And I don't know if he still like if he saw that I was weirded out, but if he didn't, I would tell him soon.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. What do
So yeah.
you're getting ready, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm getting ready because I have like college.
Got it. Okay. What are you studying?
I'm studying multimedia. It's like for photography, videography, and everything.
Got it. Cool. All right. Well, thanks for sharing.
You're welcome.
All right. Take care.
You too.
Bye bye. Man, I'm picking up all the sounds from everybody.
Hey, how's it
Hey,
going?
hey there, good. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Real quick, by the way, chat, I'm only going to be on for a little bit longer. I wanted to test this all out since I changed my whole setup. And after this, I'm going to go on what was my backup account, and I'm going to try streaming Fortnite, which I've been wanting to do for a while. So if you don't follow my backup account, you can find me there, Austin Hamilton _0. All right, Hannah, is porn cheating?
Of course, porn is cheating.
Okay.
What makes it different that it's over a screen? You know, if you were in real life in a room watching people do it, if my partner went to a sex club, if my partner was on the phone with somebody with like JOI porn versus on the phone with a real woman, like it's all cheating. Like what, like why does a phone, why does that make it better?
That's the question I've been trying to get answered. Why do you think? Why do you think people think that?
I think it's a way of rationalizing it and removing it like from reality. Like so many people in your life have talked about it like in real life or whatever. It's like those are real life people who recorded themselves doing that. Like what's the difference between if they were commenting and liking your best friend's bikini photos versus them commenting and liking a porn star's video? Like just because you don't know them personally doesn't mean you're not cheating.
Hmm.
Or just because that person's not texting you back, calling you back, doesn't mean doesn't know that you watched it, doesn't mean that it's not cheating.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Have you been in a relationship with someone who watches porn?
Yeah, I found out about my husband's porn addiction months ago.
Hmm. Sorry to hear that. How's it been since then?
Uh, you know, absolutely horrible. Like betrayal trauma is the worst thing in the world. I was completely shocked because our agreement was no porn. I asked about no porn. We had multiple conversations about no porn. So I've been struggling. He's been in full blown like recovery and sobriety for I think we're up to 9 months now.
Okay. And has he been
So
doing pretty well with that?
yeah, yeah. He's in your group. Um,
Oh,
but
got it.
oh yeah, he's doing the groups, he's doing the books, he's doing the podcasts, we're doing nightly check-ins, we're doing all the stuff. Like it is grueling to get over, but
Got it.
it's on the right path. But
Yeah.
I think that's the hard thing is that most people, even when they tell their partner they don't want them to watch porn, like the reality is that they're just gonna do it behind their back if they don't do the work to get over their addiction.
Yeah, for sure. Have I talked to you on live like this before?
Yeah.
Did you change your picture?
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, I would have remembered. What state do you live in? You don't need to give me personal details, but what
I
state do
live
you
in
live in?
Ohio.
Got it. Okay.
Ohio's a common state tonight, apparently.
Apparently. Yeah. Well, so he's doing all the work. Great. How are you doing with betrayal?
I go up and down. I'll have like normal days and then I'll have horrible days. I've gotten over the hyperfixation and um, trying to work on myself. And um, I'm really struggling with like, I need to do like more somatic work, body work, like trying to regulate my nervous system, calm myself down because I get overwhelmed and yeah.
Yeah. That's all good stuff. Have you read the Betrayal Bind or anything?
Yeah, it's been a while. I could probably like read it again and take better notes because I
Yeah.
think I read it maybe like a few weeks or a month into recovery and like I mean everything is just like poor memory, like, everything's overwhelming in the beginning. So,
Yeah, for sure. I now have a fancy button for the Betrayal Bind, so I'm I'm
nice.
getting to show off all my improvements tonight. Yeah, so the Betrayal Bind is a great book for those of you who haven't read it, who may be experiencing partner betrayal trauma. Unwanted is a great book for anybody who has a sexual story they want to unpack. But I would encourage you, go back and revisit that book. even like Unwanted. I've read that book a few times, and a lot of the guys I work with, you know, they'll go back and revisit it. Our discussion tonight was pulling from some of the themes from the book Unwanted. So it never hurts to go back. That what I tend to notice is the first pass at reading things like that, it's like drinking from a fire hose. When you go through it again, you can really distill down what you're needing in that moment.
That's a great explanation. I think I want to reread it. He's finishing up another book, and then I was going to ask if we would read that one together because
Yeah,
he hasn't read that one. We read Unwanted together, but not
yeah,
Betrayal Bind.
yeah.
So
Yeah, Betrayal Bind, a lot of guys, like, typically they don't, in my experience, they don't start reading Betrayal Bind until a little bit into recovery, like once they finally get a handle on it. But once they do, it can be really eye-opening to really land that point of seeing it from the other person's perspective, which is important. Have you considered joining one of my groups? Or are you in a betrayal group
I am in a
on your own?
betrayal group.
Okay,
Yes,
cool,
yes. We actually
good.
met tonight, and that's why I'm up late because I had my 2 hour group and then still had to do the chores and the household things and
Yep,
all the
yep.
normal evening routines. So I'm up late, but I always love watching your live and hearing people justify their like how can you say that it's cheating but then say like I watch once a month? Like, it's okay, so you cheat on your girlfriend once a month? Like,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah,
it's
totally. It's
painful to hear
you
people.
gotta break the
It's
denial
painful.
structures. That's what some of the resources I've been looking at. That's how they frame that. Break the denial structures. That's how you move forward. You got to change your thinking.
Hmm.
So, all right. Well, thanks for sharing. Good chatting with you. Hang in there. It's a long journey.
Thanks. Have a good
Yeah.
night.
All right. Take care. Everyone like the live. Thanks, Krista. Like and share, people. Like and share. W's in the chat. W's in the chat, people. W's in the chat. Define addiction, a behavior that has negative consequences for your life, whether you're aware of them or not. I just made that definition up tonight. How do you like it? By the way, I'm a coach. I do one-on-one coaching as well as group coaching, both for men dealing with unwanted sexual behavior such as pornography addiction or sexual addiction, as well as for women dealing with betrayal trauma. If you're interested in what I have to offer, go to the link in my bio. If you want to heal through this, you can schedule a call with me, or you can join one of my groups. We'd love to have you. Who's our next guest? I got a monitor up here now. That's part of why I had to rearrange. And so if you see me looking up, I'm like looking at all my... Right now I'm looking at the YouTube stream. Hey there, how's it going? Oh, you got a bad connection. This
I'm
isn't gonna go
fine.
well. Good. Is porn cheating?
Oh,
I can't hear you, man.
define,
I'm sorry.
define porn and not being a jokester.
Define
Define
porn?
both words, porn and cheating. Everyone's going to have different interpretations.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, pornography as defined by imagery, usually depicting an organ or multiple organs of a person with the erotic intent to arouse. And cheating simply is going against the agreement.
Right. So that's not the only definition of porn.
Okay.
Right. It doesn't have to be only visual. It could be soft porn. It could also be the definition of a book, right? Writings.
Mhm.
So if you're going to talk about, let's call them harlot novels.
Well,
So a
hold
woman
on,
reading a
hold on,
harlot
hold on.
novel.
Hold on. Let me the definition again. Imagery usually depicting pictures.
Not always imagery, but that's your definition. I'm just saying not
usually.
the textbook.
Sure.
Well, not always. That's why they've
Exactly.
written it
That's
out.
why I said
It can be-
usually depicting.
Can be.
That's why
But
we said
that's why I'm
usually.
saying harlot novels are read by the millions.
Mhm.
Right. And what I think the thing is, to me, if you're going to define that, then let's define it. Then women that read these books as well, which generally are them, are they cheating?
We could say that, sure.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. But I'll be honest, if you start asking a lot of women that, they're going to probably say no. And the second thing is you used a word earlier, intimacy. Generally, porn visually is not engaged in intimacy. There is no intimacy act there. right? That is, there's no emotions, there's no sharing. It's just you're watching an image and it's sexually arousing you, which again is porn, right? However, there's a very difference, right? So to me, when you look at cheating, well, cheating can be, again, it's open. When you talk about cheating, most people will generally refer to it as an intimate act. In other words, you sexually got together with someone, which is not the case of watching something visual or something written. So to me, by the definition, cheating is, right, it's a slippery slope, the word. People can redefine it to kind of where they want to fit it. Me, cheating is an intimate act. And that
So
involves
here's a question: when does cheating become cheating? Then, in your point of view,
when it's physical to me.
what's that? When it's physical?
When the physical act has happened, that to me is cheating.
Got it.
Because otherwise, you're defining something visual equal to define the same as someone going out and having an intimate relationship, and that's the problem I have with the definition here. So I feel
if somebody
different.
were to solicit nude photos or videos from somebody else while they're in a relationship, would you say that's cheating?
Now you're involving an intimate relationship. In other words, a real person on the other end. And what I mean by that, it's not a visual.
Hold on. Pornography has real people too.
You're not interacting with them. You're watching them. So there's no relationship.
All right, so let's go back.
Okay.
So you said cheating is only when it's physical. So if somebody were to solicit nude photos or videos of another person while they're in a relationship, would you say that's cheating?
That's at that point involving another person. So in a relationship type status, yes. Again, you wouldn't be interacting.
Well, then
with
let's
the
back
one
up. So then it's not just physical.
Again, when I talk about the actual cheating itself, yes. Now, if someone's going back and forth, again, that's crossing the line of you having a relationship. So one, porn that has a relationship and that does not, it's two different things. But to me, I would still say that's really bad ethics, but I wouldn't really call it, it's borderline cheating. That's the gray area for me. It's not involved in an intimate act. Now, there's a difference, intimate and non-intimate. But at that point, it's pretty bad. And the reason being it's pretty bad is because you involved yourself in a relationship. You can't be texting back and forth if you don't have a relationship. So if it's a coworker doing that, not good. Okay. Still, maybe not as bad as a physical act. And so I don't lump them together.
All right, so let's just get clear then. So is cheating only physical, or could cheating be other things as well?
To me, my definition of cheating is it's only physical.
Okay.
But again, I would call the other act not good character.
Not good character.
Right.
Got it. Okay, so if it's physical, it's cheating. If it's not physical, using another person's, but not physically, you would just say that that's not good character.
Yeah, I would.
Got it. Okay, so like an emotional affair or soliciting nude photos of other people, you just say that's not good character.
It's really not good character. Because, it's hard as a slippery slope between an emotional affair and there's a slippery slope between a friendship. It gets intermittent, but I agree. You can cross the lines where that's not good character.
Not good character. Okay. Not good character. Got it. Are you in a relationship?
No.
Are you in a relationship? Yeah. Do you watch porn?
I have watched it, but I didn't really come up to talk about it. I just talked about more of the definition because I was more question about yours because I think your scope is much broader, and I think it's also a little bit more focused on the male side. This is why I bring up the harlot novel, right? If your definition, as you're saying,
Do you watch
if you're
porn?
reading a harlot novel,
do
it
you
doesn't have to
currently watch
be even
porn?
image. I watched the Games of Thrones the other day. What would you define that as?
100% porn.
There you go. right?
Okay.
So
you
I'm
do watch
watching a movie, and how many movies are? So I mean, that's the point, right? It's part of the movie, and it is what it is. You know, it was probably one of the top rating movie series a few years back, right? Or TV series, I guess, whatever you want to call it. Right.
Sex sells, right?
And so it does. I agree.
Are you
And
married?
I'm not.
Got it. Are you in a relationship
I am.
with a woman?
You're getting pretty private here, but yes, with a woman.
Got it. Does she know that you watch porn?
She watched the movie with me.
Well, but
But
other porn.
again,
Do you? I'm assuming you watch other porn besides Game of Thrones. Do you watch other porn?
again, you have a pretty open definition. I mean, the old days. I mean, boys used to read Playboy magazine, and the stories were very intimate and exciting. You know, and that's what I'm getting back at is I don't see it the way you do, right? And I also think there's a big variance between what men and women. I don't think you actually go after the women on their side of it very much. For what I've
Yeah. So
listened to.
so in 1964, the Supreme Court had a ruling on pornography, and the justice said, "quote I know it when I see it." It goes along with
I've
the
heard
beard
that.
analogy. Yeah, it goes along with the beard
19
analogy. 1964. So, like, is this a beard, or is this just like a 5 o'clock shadow, or is this stubble? What is this? I mean, I might not be able to define exactly what a beard is, but I know it when I see it. I may not be able to define when a beard becomes a beard, but I know one when I see one. That's what
People are gonna have different,
I know it when I see
but
it
it's
is
subjective.
talking about with pornography. It's like, where exactly precisely is the line of when porn becomes porn? I think Game of Thrones is. You might not. Okay, fine. But I know it when I see it.
Again, I mean, like I said, we're gonna have different views on it, right? It's subjective. This is part of the problem. This is
So
why
do
I
you-
was going back
so do you,
to.
I got it. So do you watch hardcore pornography? Like you go to porn sites or OnlyFans, particularly for the intent of watching other people have sex?
Well, I've been to a strip club,
Okay, do you watch porn?
right? I have.
Do you though? Presently, like
I'm not
Do you?
watching it right now, so that's what you're asking. No.
I hope not. When's the last time you watched porn?
Oh, I don't know. Like the other gentleman was saying, it's been probably a month when I've been traveling on the road.
Okay, got it. So it's part of your recent life. I got it.
No, that's relatively recent.
I don't care, dude. I mean,
I know you hear it all the time up here.
Yeah.
Live.
yeah.
But I also think here's a difference too. I would say, and by the way, you're probably more expert, so we'll get your opinion on this instead. What percentage of men do you think watch porn? The overall percentage?
It depends on the study, but roughly like 95% have some sort of regular pornography use. But every study has like wildly different data.
I get it because it's probably a private slip. So let's just say, but in this case, the vast majority do. And is that just of men or women?
That's men. Statistically, it's less prevalent in women. So here's one. This is actually a new study, 2025 or 2024. A Barna study found that 78% of men do pornography, consume pornography to some extent.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to say it's the majority, the vast majority. It's
Yeah.
not even close. Like it's the vast majority. So the thing is, it is normalized, right? In fact, you're in a minority that if you don't, I'm not going to call you abnormal because that would be not nice, but I'm just saying you're in a minority, a very small minority, right? So then the question is why, right? And you may have your explanations, but to me, like I said, I think there's very, very different forms of it everywhere. Like I said, maybe me watching the Games of Thrones, like, it's just a TV show, no big deal. I'm not hiding anything. It is what it is. It's not cheating to me, right? But some people may see it as that. Some people may read a novel as some people may having conversations. It's pretty wide subjective, which I'm just going to say then by default, majority of all people are cheaters. That's just human nature. I'm just saying human nature is the majority of everyone's a cheater. And that's why I think it's important to put bars in here, because if you're going to segregate it, I think some forms are much worse. To me, I've seen the definition of reading a harlot novel. I don't think it's cheating. I think it's fine. It's arousal. It's defined as it, right? It's imagination. I think women are turned on to different things like words versus men are visual. So that might explain some of the gap here.
So what do you, can you hold on a second while I go to the bathroom?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, thanks.
All right. I like that comment that I have never cheated. But it's a good comment. Think about it. I'd like to see a response. You have, by his definition, cheating is like you've never, ever read a novel. You've never read something that's exciting, visual or text. Nothing. And again, most movies, by his definition, would be softcore porn. Any lustrous thoughts? Well,
All right, I'm back. Yeah, I actually, to your last point, any movie would be softcore. I don't agree with that because, again, it comes down to the intent, right? Like take Top Gun Maverick, for example. There's a sex scene in there. That's not porn. I would say most sex scenes in movies are actually not pornographic in nature. Game of Thrones, though, in my opinion, for sure is.
I mean, to me, it's anything that arousal. So a woman might find that sexual and dream of it and think of it and have thoughts, right? So it really is going to vary a lot. So that scene may be very intimate for women, not maybe much so for guys, right? So again, you're right. There's different levels of this, but I have a problem. It's just all encompassing. To me, if someone's intimate, that's bad. I mean, that is worse. That is maybe for your definition, the worst form of cheating. Okay.
So what do you think would be like the most ideal way to engage relationships where people are watching other people have sex or just striving to be intimate with only their partner?
I think different things. I know this sounds classy. Different strokes work for different folks, but I think there's a lot of guys that will go to a strip club and come home and be very, very excited. Okay, and why? They were excited. Now they attain the attention of the person they're supposed to only be intimate with, right? And that's. But again,
So they're basically they're using somebody else for foreplay.
It's one way of looking at it. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. In that case, it would be. Yeah.
Got it. Do you think that's ideal to use other people as foreplay?
I don't know the word use. I mean, I guess they're using each other, money for visual, but the answer is I probably don't see a problem with that.
Got it. All right. How often do you watch porn?
So not that often. Sometimes when I travel.
Got it. All right. Well, thanks for sharing, man.
All right. No. All right. Thanks for your thoughts too.
All right.
And
Take care.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Like and share, people. Like and share. W's in the chat. Why do I say that? I don't even know why. By the way, I've been like picking at my face. I'm so old. I'm 40. 79% of 18 to 30-year-olds, this is just one study. Oh, here we go. A 2005 study of Danish adults, age 18 to 30, found that 98% of the men had seen pornography. Okay, well, that doesn't tell us a whole lot. 2 decades later, we know that pornography is even more widespread. The likelihood of anyone 18 or older never seeing pornography is nearly impossible. 65% of men in America look at pornography at least once a month, and this is in 2014. 65% at least once a month. I wonder how many times the word porn shows up in my search history. I'll tell you this much. As of 8 years ago, it wouldn't show up at all because I know how to cover my tracks. But in the last 8 years, I don't care because all I Google is like porn statistics and things like that. All right, who's next? Welcome to my Google activity. Hello. Oh, no, Tiffany. I'm sitting here with my partner. How do I trust him again to not watch? Well, I would ask, does he think it's a problem? Has he tried to stop? And what is he doing to stop watching porn or to recover from his pornography use? Hello. Hey there, Prez. How's it going?
Hello.
Is porn cheating?
I believe so, yes.
You believe so? Okay. Why is that?
So me and my partner, I believe it's a different form. I mean, if they're going to Pornhub or Twitter, I believe it's a lot different. I think Twitter is a bit more personal, whereas Pornhub could be a bit more. It's more social around the world, Pornhub, but whereas Twitter, I feel like you're more so inclined to attach yourself to people.
Got it. Okay. Do you watch porn?
I try not to.
Do you watch porn?
I try not to.
So you do?
But not as often as I used to.
Got it. Okay. How often do you watch it?
Once a week, I would say. But, if I'm not with my partner, that would be.
Got it. Okay. Is your partner there?
So, no. So my partner, I believe porn is cheating only because I had an incident on Twitter not too long ago where they were, I guess, commenting and liking on other people's nude pics and videos, and it was in the same town, so I was a bit more skeptical in that way. So I believe porn can lead to cheating.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel when you watch pornography?
I guess it gives me a high at first, but then it doesn't give me any sort of relief or serotonin. It's not a good feeling, I would say. Mm-hmm. It's not something I rely on.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you feel shame ever?
I wouldn't say I feel shame, no. I guess disgust would be a word, but
Disgust. Okay.
not so much in the moment. Yeah,
Got it. How old are you?
that would be more so after. 24.
24. Okay. When did you start watching it?
Yeah, from Australia. I probably was exposed from a young age, but that's probably the crowd I was with, I would say. So I would say 15.
Got it.
If
And
not
how
younger.
are you exposed?
Just the wrong crowd, I guess, the wrong people hanging out with. Obviously, they were quite interested in that at the time, and growing up with them, I guess I was inclined to as well.
Got it. Do you want to stop watching porn?
I don't, in my life, I personally don't think it's becoming an issue for me. I don't rely on it, and I don't have withdrawals, or I don't think about it on a daily basis. So it's not something that concerns me really. My only concern was, the only reason I jumped in this chat was to, I guess, agree and bring up my situation with my partner on the whole Twitter situation.
All right. Well, and I appreciate that. If you agree, so you would say you're cheating on your partner. Wouldn't you want to stop that?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Oh.
I never really thought it was an issue. Different platforms. I thought Twitter was definitely more personal, whereas Pornhub wasn't so much.
Okay. What does your partner think about it?
Well, they obviously do the same, but they were more so on the Twitter side of things, which I didn't exactly like because they were talking to people and liking people from the same town, which is more personal.
Got it. Excuse me.
But obviously, if it makes the partners feel uncomfortable, then it's something I can easily rule out.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for sharing, man.
No worries. Thank you.
All right. Take care. Give me a follow if you guys don't follow me already. If you like my content, right up there. If you don't like my content or me, that's fine. Follow me anyways. Come back and argue with the people in my comments sometime. Unpopular opinion tonight. Can't think of one. You got to prompt me. I'll see you don't look 40. Thank you. W's in the chat for my birthday. Party mode. Let's go. My birthday was not today. It was 2 days ago. I turned 40. And I can't make this up. I did not plan this. I normally sleep in. And my wife knows that. And she had something planned for the kids to do on my birthday morning. But I very uncharacteristically woke up at 5:30 in the morning and went downstairs and laid on the couch. And my wife texted me, and I screenshotted this and put it on my Facebook. My wife texted me, and she goes, "Why are you up so early, birthday boy?" And I go, "Because my back hurts. I couldn't sleep." I wasn't trying to be funny when I said that, but it was true. I woke up on my 40th birthday, and I couldn't move. I'm like the Tin Man. I'm still like, it's like second I turned 40. So my back, my knees, we're getting a little undone, a little stretched out, but thank you for the birthday wishes. The 30th, Krista. 3-0. Random hiccuping. Does that happen when you get old? Back surgery at 34. I had knee surgery at 33. I had my first heart attack at 36. Just kidding. It was only myocarditis. It was an event, a cardiac event, not a heart attack. Cardiac event. Let's be clear. I got clean arteries. I can prove it to you. I sprained both my ankles and my back at 37. Hey there, what's going on?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good, thanks. How are you? What's up, D?
Good. Good myself.
Good.
I
It's porn
have
cheating.
just been, yeah, to me, in my eyes, I believe that if you believe in true monogamy, that, yeah, porn is cheating. I do have a question for you because I've been watching you for a while. Do you believe that it's possible for someone with this problem to want to change if they're not coming out with the truth, like if they're only being caught in their actions?
Do I think it's possible for them to want to change?
Yeah, like words are cheap, right? And so it's continuously catching someone doing
Okay, are you
something.
speaking hypothetically, or is this something
No,
that you're
it's my
experiencing?
own situation.
Okay.
I've been in a relationship for 7 years now, and he's probably done it all 7 years of our relationship, and the boundary has been the whole time, you continue to do this, I move on.
Have you
But
held up your end of the bargain on that one?
not at all. Not at all.
Have you
I
have
thought
you have you so you made a boundary, which isn't actually a boundary, but we'll get there. Have you held up to your part of that boundary?
no.
Why not?
Um, well, after it happens time and time again, I start to question my own, like, morality. Like, is it worth throwing away something I've been involved with for so long? And his obsessive need to, like, prove that he's gonna change and going to be better, do better. But and I have multiple, I mean, I don't I don't want to sound like I'm very weak, but I have told him like multiple times, like, you are not getting better. You don't want to put forth the effort. So I really need you to just let me go so I can
Why do you why
get
do you need
better.
him to let you go? Why can't you let go?
Um, I think it would be easier to if he would just let me, like if he would just walk out and not try to reconcile and messaging and calling and just the usual.
Okay. All right. Can I ask how old you are?
I'm 25.
25. Okay. How long you guys been together?
7 years.
Okay. And how long have you known about the pornography?
Let's say probably about maybe 3 years on the pornography, but he's done questionable things before that made me search out, like conversation with friends that people in relationships shouldn't be having, stuff like that. So then I looked further into it, and first it was spending money on OnlyFans, and then it was Pornhub and Reddit, and he's finally gotten down to the point where he started using Pinterest for these things. And whenever I'm like, what? You literally cannot stay, like, do you not see that it's you? Like, to not have the willpower not to look. And he says, well, it's just everywhere. And I'm like, that's so objectifying to women, just to blame it on it being out there. Like, yeah, I mean, you see a girl by the swimming pool in a bikini. Are you going to blame her because the pool's just there?
So as you're how as you're unpacking this, what are you noticing about how your body's feeling as you're sharing this?
Shaky and sick.
Have you voiced this out loud before?
Too many times to count.
Okay.
And I think I'm just, I don't know. Sometimes, I don't know, I'm stuck in a pattern where I look for it and I'm like, if I see it again, this will be enough to push me over the edge to just do whatever I have to get him out of my life. But it never comes
I'm so sorry.
through like
Excuse me.
no worries. But I never stick to it.
Why not? Why do you not stick to it?
He always comes up with a bigger excuse, or not even an excuse.
What are you afraid might happen if you stick to it?
That I'll regret. That he will finally turn into the person that I thought he would be. But he will have spent 7 years of my young years waiting for him. And I know that's my fault too. I'm not trying to, I know it is my own issue that I stick around because I've never had this issue before. Like, when I never had a long relationship because when I seen I wasn't compatible with someone, I would leave.
Who's the person that you're supposed to be?
Well, I want to be a good person, most importantly. But I also want to be accurate with practicing what I preach.
Okay, like what? Where might you not be practicing what you preach?
It's easy to look from the outside in. I see tons of people come up on here and tell their stories, and I'm some have me dumbfounded that they can go on being treated this way. But, I'm not in too much of a different situation. And it's not that I'm judging them. It's more so that I'm I don't know if I could do that. But here I am doing it.
Well, what are you worth?
More than this. Which I've told him that. And I've told him that I wish.
Hold on. Who needs to hear that though? Him or you?
Probably more so me. I don't
So
think
if you're worth
that's
more,
something I can
if you're
really
worth more
teach
than
to him.
this, what would why in what ways might your actions not be congruent with? I don't know what the answer is for you.
Right.
However, I would say that this is probably deeper than this current relationship that you're in. It feels scary to move on. And I don't know if you need to leave or go, or leave or stay. But it feels really scary to move on. The certainty of what you have now, which is you know how bad it's going to be with your current relationship. And you probably love him, right?
Very much.
Okay. But you're scared that if you leave, he might turn into the person who you're wanting him to be. But the reality is that currently he isn't that.
Right.
So, what do you do with that?
Good question. I've been trying to just better myself to try and make it easier for whatever the outcome be. Just because if I can't make him change, or if I can't fix him, Not trying to say fix him,
Well, but
but
look, it's no mistake that you just said if I can't make him change or fix him, right? We can't make other people change, ever,
right.
right?
Agreed.
Is that what you're trying to do? To make him change or to fix him?
No, I'm just trying, well, either that or have him be honest with me and himself that this is not something that he is willing to do.
Well, you started off this by saying essentially actions speak louder than words, right? And at
Yes.
the end of the day, we are what we do. We are what we do. We're not what we say we want to do. We're not what we say we do. We're not what we wish to do. We are what we do. And look, I got compassion for him. I don't know the guy, but I'm sure he's a great guy. I was stuck in a pornography addiction for years. I get it. But you got to look at what is he doing, and align that with what are you wanting. If you want to be in a relationship, because your actions actually indicate that you want to be in a relationship with somebody who watches porn. That may sound harsh, right?
No, it's the truth.
But it's true. Because the alternative is really hard and risky and scary. It would be very uncomfortable to change this situation, whatever that means. So you have this level of comfort, and he gets to continue doing what he's doing, and there's really no consequence for it.
Right.
And I'll just say, you're too young for this. You got a lot of life to live.
That I'll agree with. I mean, everything. I always agree with your points, and honestly, your story reminds me a lot of his. It's just a difference of you have coped with your trauma, you have dealt with your trauma, you continue to deal with it.
How old
Whereas
is he?
he's 25 as well.
All right, first of all, don't compare. I didn't start this till I was 32.
Right. And I'm not trying to. It's just I'm not saying one's better than the other. I'm just saying I know that if he continues to bury things, that it will affect him in the long run.
Yeah, totally. And that's where if you can shift, and this goes for any betrayed partner there, and for the people who are the betrayers, listen to this too. Dang it, I lost what I was going to. I'm so old. Oh, here, I got it. It came back. I just saw California Mary's name, and I started forgetting things. What's up, Mary? Dang it, I forgot it again now. Oh, senior moment.
My 30s.
Yeah. This is way bigger than porn.
Right.
This is way bigger than porn. Okay, and so if you and this is hard, okay? If you can shift the conversation from I'm so mad you're watching porn or I don't want you to watch porn to being curious, like what's really going on inside? Compassionately, lovingly, now we can have a conversation. But if we're just stuck up here with stop watching porn, I'm trying, blah, blah, where are you going to go with that?
Nowhere.
But to get to the underlying issue, tonight in my men's group, I walked them through this worksheet that I stole directly from Jay Stringer, Unwanted. If you haven't read the book, read it. It's the sexual fantasy framework. Oh, did you take a picture of that? Sorry,
I did.
Should I smile? The sexual fantasy framework. Follow these 3 simple steps. Look, listen, and love. Face your fantasy directly is the look. Face your fantasy directly. 2, listen. Trace your fantasy back in time. 3, love. Place your fantasy where it belongs. So the invitation here is to describe a sexual fantasy in detail. What happened? Who's doing what? What's the story the fantasy is telling? What draws you in? How do you feel? Then trace it back in time. What experiences might this fantasy repeat or might be reversing? How old were you? What was going on in your life at that time? What do the specific details of the fantasy symbolize for you? And then 3, love. Place your fantasy where it belongs. Find a photo of your younger self at the time of the story behind the fantasy. Take a few moments to look into the photo. Notice your reactions. And practice relating to the young child in a new way. So this is just one tool for diving deeper to what the sexual fantasy, the sexual story is actually revealing. And by the way, it's way harder to do that type of work than it is to just argue about not watching porn.
Right. But baby steps.
Baby steps, exactly. Yes, 100%. You got to start somewhere. Have you read the book Unwanted? I'm sure you've heard me talk about it.
I have not. I have a whole lot of stuff I'm wanting to do with the links you offer. So
Well, remember,
maybe
we are
that
what we
will be
do. We are what we do, not what we say we want to do.
the next step, at least for me. I mean, I'll offer it to him, but as I said, I'm at this moment. I'm just trying to get myself on level ground.
Yeah, good. That'll serve you well.
But yeah, thank you for talking, and thanks for all your points. I really love listening to you talk, and everybody else too. Sometimes, sometimes it
yeah.
gets a little crazy,
Some of them are hard to hear.
right?
Yeah. All right, thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Cowboy Bunny Beep, I see you there. Love saying that name. So I have a problem. Jay Stringer, the author of Unwanted, is coming to Phoenix to do a sexual attachment conference, Understanding Your Sexual Story. At the same time, I scheduled my intimacy building workshop. And we have a bunch of people sign up already. I think I need to reschedule it. So that's what we're going to do. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't bother. If you want to build more intimacy, not sexual intimacy, intimacy. Intimacy is not sex, though sex is part of intimacy. If you want to build more intimacy with your partner, consider signing up for my intimacy workshop coming up on May 3rd. The date will change, but sign up anyways. Links in my bio. $99 unless you're involved in one of my groups. It is free $99 for group members, and the price will go up to $199 in a week, unless I change the date. I am so organized. Does anybody need a job? Oh, man. Who wants to help organize Austin? Sounds terrible. All right, I'm going to take one more person maybe. Sarah Jane Gypsy Girl. Yeah. I actually need to get some administrative help. So I'll publish that when I'm actually ready to do that. You're going to go to link in your bio and support the live. California Mary, W's in the chat. W's in the chat for California Mary. Hey, Mary, so many people have donated to my Cash App. I'm so grateful to you. Links in my bio for that. And just kidding, Mary. I've gotten one person, and it was you. I just can't do it. I can't be a shill. I can't shill for money. But there is a link in my bio with the Cash App. If anybody else wants to give money, check the link. Oh, okay. Not even for my birthday. Oh, guys, I got to tell you the sweetest thing. The sweetest thing. Yeah, I'll make you a mod, Danielle. So I turned 40. So I play Fortnite with my son. My oldest is 9. We generally only play on the weekends because boundaries. You think I built a career out of talking about porn addiction. I could build a career out of talking about gaming addiction because I was addicted to that before it was cool. So I play Fortnite with my son. We've kind of started dabbling in streaming, but I pretty much only play, or I'm sorry, he pretty much only plays if I'm playing with him. Like the internet is the Wild West, grooming, all sorts of stuff. So 9 out of 10 minutes, my son plays Fortnite. I'm right there with him in the same lobby with him. We're talking. It's super fun. And so I play with all his friends because now, all of his other friends, he's in 3rd grade, they play, and I'm like the parent in there. Like when those kids are acting like turds, which they do, I'm like, hey, don't say that. It's super fun. So one of his friends, we did something for my birthday on Saturday, and we had a couple of our kids' friends over just to, give them something to play with. And we play Fortnite with him. And it was the cutest thing ever. When he got home, he told his mom, he goes, I want to give Austin's, or I'm not going to say my son's name. I want to give Austin $10 in V-Bucks on Fortnite. That's like the currency in V-Bucks of his own money. So he gave me $10 in V-Bucks because it was my birthday, and he like loves playing Fortnite with us. It was the cutest thing ever. I'm going to write him a thank you card tomorrow and send it with my son to school. Because who does that? What a sweet kid. So I'm going to take one more guest, and then I'm going to hop over to my backup account and stream some Fortnite. My backup account, which has been pretty dormant. Some of you may follow it. I'll actually join it here. For those of you who want to watch me try to grow this gaming channel, I'm going to join this live. Dark Mark, what's up? And you can follow this. And then the other channel I've decided for now at least is going to be a gaming channel. So if you want to unfollow that account, no problem. Go ahead. If you don't want to watch me, hold on, I gotta mute. If you don't want to watch me play Fortnite, but if you do want to watch me play Fortnite, you can follow me there. And by the way, oh wow, look. This is the room. That's what we got going on. That's where my son plays. And we're in the garage. We're calling it the gaming garage. All right, back to porn. Because on this channel, we talk about porn. Are the tiles? They're a lot better, Faith Duncan. Thanks for asking. I open the garage door every once in a while and it airs out, and so I don't think I'm as close to dying as I thought. But I am 40. Hey there, what's going on? The wholesale junkie. Hello. Hello. Oh, and by the way, the whole spiel I just gave, follow that account if you want to follow my backup, which is gonna be my gaming account, but who knows what it'll actually be. It's kind of like I want to keep Porn Coach just to porn. That's going to be other stuff, and for now it'll be Fortnite. I'm pretty bad at Fortnite. Bad meaning bad, like not good. Not bad as in cool. Bad as in not good. All right, nobody's joining. Oh, I just kicked myself off. Hello. Hello. That guy up there. Follow him. Hello. Hello. Okay. All right, I'm going to go over to my other account after I fill my water. By the way, I'm a coach. I do one-on-one coaching as well as group coaching, both for men dealing with unwanted sexual behavior such as pornography, addiction, and sexual addiction, as well as women struggling with betrayal trauma. If you are interested in that, go to the link in my bio. You can schedule a call with me or join one of my groups. We have a great community. We'd love to support you. Everyone's got a story. Behind every man who struggles with pornography is a story that's dying to be told. Mary, do you follow my backup account? You got to follow. Get over there. Watch some Fortnite. Make it a great day or not. The choice is always yours. What am I going to do if TikTok goes away on Saturday? Yeah, I'll go live on Instagram and YouTube. My following's not as big over there, but that's okay. We'll build it. TikTok is just such a good platform. I really hope it doesn't go away again. All right. We'll see you over on the other account. Bye-bye.